A much-anticipated presidential debate that almost didn't happen. From the beginning, the gloves were off. Brazil's former left-wing president against its current far-right leader, who's determined to keep his job. Just weeks away from elections in Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro and Lula da Silva joined 4 other presidential candidates for the first debate, and the exchange was fierce and at times personal.
Your government was marked by kleptocracy, a government based on robberies, and this thievery was to gain support in the Congress. Not just for the President Lula, it was to gain support inside the Congress. So nothing justifies this lying answer that you give on this matter. Yes, your government was the most corrupt government in Brazil's history.
Lula hit back, accusing Bolsonaro of destroying Brazil. When Lula was president from 2003 to 2010, Brazil enjoyed its strongest economic growth. He urged his opponents and voters to remember his government's achievement and not being convicted of bribery and serving 19 months in prison before the charges were annulled.
The president should know that my government was marked by the biggest policy of social inclusion, for the biggest generation of jobs, for the biggest increase of the minimum salary, for the biggest investment in the family agriculture, for the biggest investment in the general law for small businesses. Our government, besides that, was the government that invested the most in education.
Millions of Brazilians tuned in to watch Sunday's debate. Early polls suggest that Lula will win with about 47% of the vote, with Bolsonaro trailing with 38%. Both men have hugely different ideas about running Brazil. The Social Democrat and Unionist wants to unite all Democrats to fight authoritarianism. The 76-year-old says the taxation system needs reforming to distribute wealth more evenly. Lula wants to clamp down on illegal miners and improve environmental legislation. Bolsonaro enjoys strong support from evangelical groups, opposes abortion, and plans to uphold Christian values. Under the 67-year-old's leadership, corporate taxes will be reduced and the state oil company and postal service will be privatized. Bolsonaro supports farming deeper into the Amazon rainforest and has vowed to deny land claims from indigenous people. International agencies and ordinary Brazilians are concerned that Bolsonaro, the man who once said only God can remove him from power, will reject a Lula win. He's claimed the electronic voting machines enabled cheating and has accused judges who oversee the elections as favoring his opponent. With just weeks to go, this race is lining up to be the most crucial test for Latin America's largest democracy.